Hello students, today we are going to learn the one more application of the differential equation, that is the rectilinear motion. What is the meaning of rectilinear motion? Rectilinear motion means the motion which is in the straight line. Okay, therefore it is called as the rectilinear motion. Now let us consider one example about this rectilinear motion. This is the example from the Nirali publication book. The topic is the application of differential equation. Okay, now consider example number 1. A body of mass m falling from rest is subjected to the force of gravity and an air resistance proportional to the square of its velocity, that is kv square. If it falls through a distance x and possesses a velocity v at that instant, then prove that 2kx upon m is equal to log of a square upon a square minus v square, where m into g is equal to k into a square. Okay, now here consider the rectilinear motion. Rectilinear motion means the motion in the straight line of the body. In this such type of problem, here are the two conventions are there. The motion which are upward in the direction are considered as the negative, and the motion which is downward in the direction is considered as the positive. Okay, why the motion upward motion at the upward is considered as the negative? Because it is opposite to the force of gravitational force, force of acceleration due to gravity, that is the gravitational force of earth. Therefore it is considered as the always negative. Therefore when we are throwing to the air, then the forces acting on the body are there are two forces. One, the weight of that body itself. Okay, the weight acting downwards, that is mass into g, small g is the acceleration due to gravity or the gravitational constant small g, which is generally considered as the 9.8 etc. But in this problem we are not it is not necessary to substitute the value of the g. Therefore only consider the weight acting downward. Here the weight acting downward is the mass into acceleration, that is the mass into gravity small g. Okay, that is the weight of that body. And another force is it is acting downward, it is at the same direction of the gravitational force, therefore it is considered as the positive sign m into g. Okay, and here the air resistance acting upward, it is at the upward direction, means it is opposite to the force of the gravitation acceleration due to gravity, therefore it is considered as the negative sign. Here negative sign is there because the air resistance is there and it is acted upward, that is opposite to the force of gravitational constant, therefore it is considered as the minus k into v square. Okay, here now consider the distance from this point to this point is the x, and this is the when the body is acting by the two forces, that is its weight, its own weight, mass into acceleration, that is mg, and another force is the kv, that is the k is the constant and v is the velocity of that body. Therefore net force on the body is the downward force plus upward force. Okay, net force means the addition of net force is the addition of all forces, that is the downward force plus upward force, which is equal to mg. Downward force is mg and upward force is minus kv square. Therefore the equation of the motion, therefore we can from this equation we can prepare the equation of the motion, and this equation of the motion, for this equation of the motion we apply the Newton's law of motion. Then consider the Newton's law of motion is force is equal to d dt of mass into velocity. Okay, force is equal to differentiation of velocity with respect to time, and here m is the mass of that body and v is the velocity. And another formula we know for the for the force is m into v into dv by dx is equal to mg. Mg is the total force acting on that body. Okay, mg is the total force acting on that body. Now this mv into dv by dx is also the same formula as the ddt of mass into acceleration. Okay, mass into velocity. Mass into velocity into dv upon dx. X is the differentiation with respect to x, that is the distance traveled. Okay, therefore mv is equal to dv by dx is equal to ka square minus kv square. Now a mass into gravitational force is equal to k into a square. This is given in that our problem. Therefore we use that given data and substitute here. Now the equation becomes m into v into dv by dx is equal to ka square minus k into v square. We simply substitute the given data. Okay, now after simplifying we will get m into v into dv by dx is equal to k into a square minus v square, taking v and x term on the one sides. That is, we have to make the this equation as the differential equation of the variable separable form. Therefore take the vv term one side and xx term on other side. Therefore v dv upon a square minus v square is equal to k upon m into dx. Okay, now applying the variable separable form and integrating, we will get v dv upon a square minus v square is equal to k upon m integration of dx plus c. Now multiply and divide by 2. Therefore minus 1 upon 2 in why we have to multiply and divide by 2? Because we have to solve this integration. Okay, now multiply and divide by 2. Minus 1 by 2 integration of 2v upon a square minus v square dv. This, consider this as the integration I. Now by applying the formula in if this given term is like that, a square minus v square, and the differentiation of that term is on the numerator side, then we will apply the formula integration of f dash x upon fx dx is equal to log of fx. Okay, by applying this rule we will get the answer of this integration as I is equal to minus 1 by 2 log of a square minus v square. Now consider, now after simplifying we will get here minus 1 by 2 log of a square minus v square is equal to kx upon m plus c. This is the equation number 1. Initially distance covered is equal to x is equal to 0 and velocity is also 0. After by substituting x equal to 0 and v equal to 0, we will calculate the value of the constant c. Therefore constant c is equal to minus 1 by 2 log of a square. Okay, now substituting the value of this constant in the given equation, we will get minus 1 by 2 log of a square minus v square is equal to kx upon m minus 1 by 2 log of a square. Now taking the log one side, we will get 1 by 2 log of a square minus 1 by 2 log of a square minus v square is equal to kx upon m. Now here take the 1 by 2 out of the bracket common. Now log of a square minus log of a square minus v square is equal to kx upon m. Now here the subtraction of the two logarithmic term. Therefore whenever there is a subtraction of two logarithmic term, then that terms are the the division operation is there. Therefore by multiplying these two to this kx, therefore 2kx upon m is equal to log of a square upon a square minus v square. Hence proved. Okay, therefore in this way we have proved the given equation. Thank you students. If you like my videos, then please like, share and subscribe. Okay, thank you.